Hello, Mr. Sane, children.
Hello,
It's
is it me you're looking for?
I was going for Adele. You were going for Lionel Richie.
I can see it.
You can really tell
Am I
the
there?
age difference.
Thanks. let's carry on.
Okay, so we'll restart. No, I'm joking. We won't. So, my darlings, you've asked me for question 18. Question 18 was just to try to get you in the mind frame of thinking about angles in polygons. However, I was a little bit naughty and you're going to have to excuse me. I've adapted the question a little bit.
To help them.
To help you.
So not naughty, isn't it, really? You Mrs. Edited it or changed it to try and make it as close to what. Yeah, so it's there to help.
So, let's take a bit to have a look at what I've done. So obviously you've got two shapes, one inside the other. The outside shape is an octagon. The shape on the inside, so the smaller shape, is a pentagon. Trust me, because I counted earlier.
1 to 5 is our forte.
Yes, I was really struggling to identify hexagons as
We needed 2 hands for
as
that.
a name for a six-sided shape, so that was a tricky one for me lately. So we've got an octagon and a pentagon, and they're one inside the other, obviously, and it's giving us the dimensions from the center of the shape all the way to one of the vertices, shall we call it.
Nice.
So for the octagon, that's 7, and I'm just highlighting it again now. That's 7 for the octagon, so for the larger shape, and it is 5 for the pentagon here, and they're annotated on the drawing already. It's asking me for the shaded area. So, sir, what's the plan? Because there's always a plan.
So the vague plan is that we need to work out the area of both shapes and then find the difference. Subtract the pentagon from the octagon.
Yeah.
That is the plan.
That is the plan. So how would you work out the area of this shape? Looks a bit dodgy. Is there anything that we could do?
Yeah, so there are questions where work out the area of a regular shape. And we use the idea that it's regular to split it up into triangles with the center being one of the corners for all of them.
Yeah, perfect. So shall we start with the octagon?
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep my color coding, maybe like that. Okay, here you go. Some color coding. I'm looking at the octagon. So it's a triangle now. Obviously, if I go all the way around the shape, there's going to be 8 of them. And this triangle is a special type of triangle. It's super, super special. It's an isosceles, right?
Because it's all 7 centimeters to the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to work with one of these triangles then, if that's okay with you. And then at the end, I'm going to times that by 8, whatever I get my answer for one area. So how could we calculate? We need something, isn't it? We could think Pythagoras, but we don't really have a right angle at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, and also, if we were to split it in 2, we still wouldn't have enough information to. So if we were to go like this, we still wouldn't have enough info. So what's the alternative, do you reckon?
So there is another way to work out the area of a triangle.
Yes.
Which Miss reminded me. So yeah, the area is equal to a half AB sine C.
Perfect.
You can say hello. You might as well say hello.
Yes, Mr. Chowdhury in the house.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello. I hope you
Hello.
guys saw him in assembly. He's bringing his latest hit.
Hello.
All right. So
Getting a lot of stick for that one, isn't it? Okay. So we can use the area of a triangle trig-wise, I guess, isn't it? So area is equal to a half AB sine C.
So area
You were saying.
is half AB sine C. So A and B are sides, and C is the angle between these two sides.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try to figure out an angle, right? We don't have the angles.
No. So they all meet at a point, if you were to think about them. So Miss.
So obviously, sir, you said at a point. That always triggers me.
Oh, does it?
It brings flashbacks,
Oh, no.
flashbacks of angles at a point or angles in a circle add up to 360. So we know we are going to have 8 of these triangles. So again, I like to tell the examiner that I'm doing the area of octagon, and I'm gonna have 8 of these. So one angle at the top here would be 360 divided by 8.
45.
And that's 45. I like how you
Very quietly.
just,
Something tells me I should have known that off the top of my head. But I wasn't 100%.
it's fine.
Sure.
It's Friday evening, well, afternoon.
It's Friday. Yeah, sorry. We'll get the video soon.
All right, so
So we've got our angle that we need.
Angle at the
Our C, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So we could take one of these triangles, rotate them, go like that. That's 7, that's 7, and that would be 45. So this angle here would be 45. So, sir, it would be half side, side, sine, angle between them, which is 45. And if you guys have been taught by me, you can try to remember your sine using the hand, the famous hand.
Talk to the hand. So are you going to write it as a third form then, miss, or do you want to write it? Well, being an examiner, what would be? Do you think we should put it in decimals or?
If we want to keep it super accurate, we could write it as a third for now and then subtract it. Usually I tend to go, because it usually says give your answer to 3 sig figs.
Yeah.
So I usually calculate with 4 and then round my answer to 3 at the end.
Yeah, you said. Yeah. So this is the area of one triangle.
Yeah, so this is the area of one triangle.
And I had to make sure that my calculator was in degree mode.
Yeah, so that's 49 root 2 over 4. And then times it by 8, we said, right?
Yeah.
So I chose to go with thirds, just because he wants to be super exact with his answer.
But don't be modest, that was your idea. And it worked out quite nicely now, actually, isn't it? If you
Yeah,
think about it. 98
lovely.
root 2 is
It's
nice.
simplified. I was going to do some cross simplification.
Yeah, so that's worked out nice.
All right, so let's apply the same method for the pentagon. If you want to try it yourselves, pause us. We're going to go get a cup of tea, have a rest, have a relax.
Have we copied MapsWatch? Pause the video, try it yourself.
Yeah,
Like it.
why not?
Like it.
I think we're going to have to pay them some money for mentioning their name.
So should we pretend we don't? Oh,
Anyway, so we should be doing some calculations while these children are trying. So, area of the pentagon is going to be half. Oop, we don't have the angle for the pentagon,
just
sir. So the method is the same. To work out this angle at the top, 360 divided by how many triangles we're going to have, which is 5. Okay.
72!
72. And then
5 by 5.
5 and 5 and
Sine 72.
sine.
Oh, how about that?
Okay, we're both experiencing technical difficulties. Sine 72 there. Okay.
This didn't give it to me in sine form, actually. Can I just try this again? So 5 by 5 by sine. Because obviously sine 72 doesn't work, isn't it? The same way. So this will give it to us as a decimal.
That's cool.
So that's for one triangle.
Okay, so that's 11.888 some. So, because we want
5.
5 of them, times it by 5.
5.
I'm getting tired.
Oh,
I haven't done so much maths in ages.
Today's been a tough day for working, isn't
I'm
it?
getting a bit rusty.
Exactly.
Okay, so. Yeah, no?
Oh, sorry. Thought you could work that out in
I
your
need
head.
to get better help.
I'm offended, but it is true. 59.441.
59.441.
Are you going one more? Is that right?
Some.
Zoom.
Well, what I'm planning on doing actually is use the answer button.
Yes.
So,
Always a good idea.
we said now we're doing area of the octagon, take away area of the pentagon. So, we're going to type 98 root 2, take away, answer button. And that should give us the last thing we got, which was the 59.441. So hopefully you should get it more exactly.
Is that right? Yep.
Yep. Okay, 79.151. Something or other. And
Yeah.
this is the area. If we said centimeters, when we call it centimeters squared. Cool.
Nice.
All right. So hopefully you guys don't mind that we've changed the original question a little bit.
They shouldn't.
If you still,
Sorry.
if you still would like to see the answer for the original question, just get back to me and we'll make another clip.
Yes.
All right. Otherwise, we'll see you soon with number 21 or something like that. All right?
Oh, is it? Okay.
Right. So I was like, oh, phew, we're done. I can
We're
go home now.
21 it is.
All right. See you soon. Bye.
All right.